Hey, my Legion, how y'all doing today? I'm here today with my buddy John, and we're going to be reviewing a movie called Johnny Gruesome. And it's directed by our friend
Gregory Lamberson.
Greg Lamberson.
Slime City Massacre, Killer Rack, Dry Bones.
Yeah.
And there are a few more.
Yeah.
Those are ones I see Slime City Massacre, but the other ones I mentioned I have seen.
And Snow Shark, but you said he was a producer on that?
Yeah, I think he was just producer.
Okay.
He directed, if I remember correctly.
But I remember it was really cool at last horror the horror fest I was attended. You know, we went to the midnight screening of Killer Rack. It was so cool seeing the movie and then going out and shaking the director's hand. I've never done that before. And it was so cool. And he's a good guy, a friend on Facebook. And we watched the new movie, Johnny Gruesome, which I wonder if it was somewhat influenced by Johnny Handsome. But I don't remember if Johnny Handsome was the Mickey Rourke was a revenge film. I don't remember. But this one,
he's handsome, not gruesome.
Well, I mean, I think he got gruesome towards it or something. I can't remember. I saw that.
I don't know if I saw that one.
I saw that back in Germany. I remember renting it or something like that. That was on Live Entertainment. And this one revolves around this kid that's kind of like metalhead kid, made like not like the most popular kid in school, and he's friend with this one guy that deals drugs, and he has a girlfriend, and there's one guy, Eric, who's kind of like he takes on his wing. He's his best friend, you know, and then these guys pick on him and say, "Hey, what are you doing there, Eric, with these metalhead losers?" And stuff. And I think they were jocks and stuff like that. And then Johnny went and they got in a fight, and he kicked the guy's butt, and his dad was the cop, and that got him in trouble with the principal, and he was I think he suspended him, and then you saw his home life. He has an abusive dad, and then something happens, and he was going to crash his car, and then this guy chokes him to death, and then him and his friends were going to cover up the murder and stuff like that, and he ended up coming back from the grave to exact revenge. I thought it was really good.
Yeah, it's good. Keep in mind, people, it's low budget, because one thing that annoys me when I see people commenting on low budgets, you can tell they're trying to compare it to like a big budget Hollywood movie, and you can't do that. Judge movies on their own merit, you know. Like they're like, like I've seen, not this movie, but other movies, like, oh, the special effects weren't all that great. It's like, well, yeah, they're working on a shoestring budget. You know, this one probably had more money, but, you know, don't try to compare lower budget movies to big blockbusters like Iron Man or something like that. And so, yeah, it's a fun movie. It's enjoyable. I like the music.
Oh, I like the music. That one, well, it was stuck in my head. It's not stuck in my head now, but if I think about it, it'll probably be stuck in my head again, so I'm not going to. And, I mean, I saw it, I think it has limitations because it was a very ambitious film, but it was limited by its low budget because they couldn't show certain things, but what they could show was pretty awesome. And then our other friend, did the makeup effects.
Monster Mark.
Monster Mark did the makeup effects, and he did a fantastic.
One of the people, yeah.
Fantastic, one of the people, and I like the one looked at, you know, and it was really cool. And I mean, the one thing I think there's like change in mood, because sometimes it was serious, sometimes it was comedic, or there were scenes where Johnny Gruesome was kind of a little bit sympathetic, and then a lot of times he was kind of a jerk. So I mean, it was hard to get really behind the guy 100 times. But I mean,
I had to look up something while I keep talking.
Yeah, it still was really good. I give it a 9 out of 10. I definitely want to share this review with Greg and Monster Mark. But I mean, the effects were really cool. But like he said, some of the effects were it was hampered by a small budget, because like there was something that happened, like the car was going to go over the bridge. They were covering it up, but they never show that. You just say what happened, because they wouldn't be able to afford it. And they couldn't destroy a sweet ride anyway. That was a nice car. It was really good. And then the weirdest thing at the very end of the movie, it says Thanos will return. It's like, what the hell's going on?
Well, I like the one scene that had us laughing. It was one guy that's been at the Horror Fest that's been I think I can't remember if he's in some of Greg's other movies. Yeah, Killer Rack, and he's some other stuff. Timo Hearn, I couldn't remember his last name.
Oh, okay.
Or him and the other guy that's sitting at the cemetery chatting, and in the background you see Johnny is risen from the grave. And
Yeah,
he's just like walking and
that was funny.
Along. It was a really good scene.
Yeah, that was
I
awesome.
like scenes like that where there's one thing going on in the foreground,
There's stuff in the background,
and then something else going on in the background like that, and then the difference, like you know, they were having a serious conversation where something a little more funny is going on in the background, and I like that stuff.
Oh, I did too. I mean, I like that part where, you know, he was going to get his revenge on people. So he kept calling his one girlfriend, and he went to Eric, and so Eric was already kind of tired of him, and his mom was there, and he said, well, you can stay if you want to have dinner, and he said, no, she's expecting a call. That was so mean, it was so funny. That was awesome. So, I mean, this is like my very first review with my buddy John of the New Year, and also the very first review of John using my new camera. Yes, Happy New Year. I got to remember to not put 2018 on my checks, 2019. I got to actually pay my first bill tonight or tomorrow. So, I mean, I hope you like this review. Started to
Yeah,
Gregory
check out
Lamberson.
more of Lamberson's stuff.
Yeah,
I think he has some more on like Amazon Prime and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, check him out. I think you'll like it. It's work if you like you know, those type of movies, which we like those.
Yeah. Well, the thing with Slime City is I remember, I think it might have been the first movie his I rented, and it was on Camp Motion Picture. I believe it was like 2 hours long. It was really long. I remember shutting off to go to 7-Eleven real quick and come back to get a little something to eat. And I guess they had, they shared some prop with the movie Plutonium Baby or something like that. I didn't see till much later. And I remember buying a DVD of Slime City. It had a movie called Naked Fear that he did too, which was pretty good too.
I haven't seen that one yet.
Yeah. I can't remember that one guy he uses who starred in Slime City. I can't remember his name. He wasn't in this one, Johnny Gruesome, though. He was a Snow Shark, though. I don't think he was in Killer Rack either. But I mean, he's definitely, he directs some really good stuff. So definitely check out his stuff. So I guess that's it for me and my buddy John. Until next time, buddy, please take care, my legion. Like I said, I wonder if I think the stuff on the Camp Motion Picture was edited down to like an hour and a half or 82 minutes for the DVD release from. Oh, I can't remember the company. I mean, cause I remember getting it was Naked Fear, and that was pretty good. Yeah. So, take care, everybody. Pause it.